Alrighty, alrighty.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I can hear you.
Oh yeah. Yep. Just one more time. One more time, Phantom.
I'm good. I'm Gucci. Can you hear
Oh
me? You good?
yeah. Yep. Just one more time. One more time, Phantom.
Good. Gucci. Can you hear me? You good?
Yep. Just one more time. One more time, Phantom.
Good. Gucci. Can you hear me? You good? All right, we in there. We in there.
All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Yeah. What's good? Gang, wrestling gang. I was about to fumble for a second. Welcome. I was
You
really about
couldn't
to fumble
get
for a
three
second.
seconds. It's crazy. It's great. It's
Oh damn!
crazy.
I got Monday Night Raw in my mouth. Pause. Anyways, welcome to Smackdown highlight review. And today's a special one. Today's a special one. You wanna know why? Not only because of the fact that Phantom and OC is live doing another podcast for you guys today, but
You know what it is.
we is doing it twice as big because not only we're streaming on Twitch right now, we are live on YouTube. Follow us on YouTube at Wrestling Trenches Podcast.
Two platforms.
We got
Two
two platforms.
platforms.
Two platforms. We have Twitch and we got YouTube. Now you might be asking, like, oh, YouTube, what's going on with YouTube? Y'all going on YouTube? Yes, we're going over YouTube. Wanna know why? Because one, people not trying to deal with the whole Twitch thing, which is fine. It's just fine. Hey, listen. You got a couple of haters. We got a couple of haters that don't like
A
Twitch.
couple haters.
We got a
Couple.
couple of haters. But we got to solidify the YouTube family. So we're trying to get YouTube as big as possible. So guess what? Guess what? For those who are listening on Twitch right now, subscribe to the YouTube channel because not only you get the Twitch shows will be basically be put on YouTube as well too, just as the archive. So when we doing our Twitch streams, all of our Twitch streams we're gonna be put on YouTube, and in that way, it would never fade away. But when we're live on YouTube, we are live on YouTube.
Hey, and like we keep saying, guys, listen. Don't be surprised at these things. More and more stuff is gonna be coming. We trying to do everything that we
Oh
can for
yeah.
you guys. We're gonna try to get as much of this content out to you guys as possible. So we is here, we is doing the thing. Yo, listen, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Oh yeah. But without further ado, let's kick it off with SmackDown's review. Today,
Smack down.
Friday, the 24th, 2025. SmackDown Highlight Review. Ha!
Oh lordy, lordy. Just real quick, OC. Just real quick. Even though I know they talked about it on Monday, I ain't gonna make a trend of this. Don't worry about it. But listen, man. Yo, whoever really been rating these shows, they've been putting it together. I can't lie.
Bro, I woke up one day. Actually, it was a Wednesday. It was a Wednesday morning. A little cold, a little wet. I was a little groggy. I didn't get my cup of coffee. But I just tasted seasoning in the air because and it's just like it's that good season, that fried chicken, the
Mm.
collard greens with the meat with the meat marinated in it,
Woo!
Big mac and cheese with where you get that sound. You know that sound. For those who don't know that sound,
Mm-hmm.
wait till hip you
Wait, wait till you're
wait
18.
wait till
But
18. The cornbread. And what I'm sipping on right now is that, right? And what I'm sipping on right now is that McDonald's Sprite.
mm, tasting
So
Sasuke Chidori out here.
listen, but what I'm getting at is that WWE's been cooking.
Yeah.
I mean, they're hitting the recipe books. They're making that good gumbo right now. That WWE gumbo. All right. And Phantom. Guess what else? Guess what else right now?
What's good? What's good?
They out here cooking pumpkin seeds, my boy.
Lord,
Well, that's me. I'm actually the one cooking pumpkin
this
seeds.
man,
Hey,
this man.
listen,
But nah,
Halloween's
I'm
not.
just saying. For those that haven't caught up, if you didn't catch the Monday night stream, go back and watch it. But we got a lot of information that really kind of changed the landscape of how things are going. We got freaking Saturday night's main event. We got Jay Uso versus CM Punk for the world title. We're gonna cover that. Like you got a bunch of stuff about to pop off on this. Like this is about to be crazy.
Yeah, that's big facts, big facts, big facts. And it's I'm really like digging what WWE's cooking right now. And as I'm getting the YouTube stream started right now, shout out to WWE 2K25 and PlayStation for collaborating and getting this free for us, for fans and for the gamers. That's the reason why we're streaming. But yeah, WWE's been cooking, man. Like I said, man, they out here cooking that cornbread. You know what I'm saying? The apple pie. They chef it in the kitchen.
You talking about Big Mom with the arm fat?
It's facts. I'm talking like a ring size buffet. They out here cooking. All right, chefing it up.
I'm excited. Saturday night's main event.
The most dominant tag team to ever come out of NXT
Yep.
somehow only gotten bigger and badder, and somehow meaner too.
But we'll get to that
destruction
next week Saturday.
I'm not even sure if winning
Yes,
or losing
yes. Who knows?
matters to them.
We might do a special live stream for that, but who knows? If we might get a couple of extra subscribers for both YouTube and Twitch, especially for YouTube because we just started. Maybe, just maybe, we might just go live on Saturday as a thank you for making us go a little bit more platinum. Right. But let's start.
But that's up to y'all. But anyway, SmackDown.
Yep. So SmackDown started with Cody and Jimmy meeting up. Cody, and Cody's talking about his concern with Jacob, and Jimmy appreciated Cody for defending him.
Facts.
Then Cody talked about the concern with the Usos, asking, hey, like, you straight, like, I get you and Jay, not seeing eye to eye, everything's good, but, Jimmy, he's taking it day by day, but right now he's trying to, solidify his cousin, his fam, to figure out who attacked him. And, there's been, and listen, last Friday I went on a rant. I explained, I said, I made it known, I was like, listen, there could be a whole lot of people that could have done it, but my solidified pick is still Randy Orton. But then some little birdie hit my ear and said, what if it was Jey Uso or Cody Rhodes that attacked him?
So here's the thing, right?
Big Uno reverse, a big one.
Now here's the thing. It would have made sense last week, but with the developments that happened on Raw, it wouldn't make any sense anymore.
Yeah, right. Which is the reason why I'm like, I'm dismissing that. But as I digress, and then Cody, and then after the conversation that they had, Cody went to the ring, talking about Saturday's main event with the match between him and versus Drew, and then how Cody was talking about how if he needed to apologize for his behaviors last week Friday, to which the crowd said, yeah, right, but. The fans, who is the judge, the jury, and executioners, decided that Cody does not need to draw 2 for mistake, but that Drew McIntyre needs to draw 4 for not only mistakenly doubting Cody, but for saying that that he is corrupting the fans. ¿Por qué, Drew? ¿Por qué?
I can understand where he's coming from a little bit, because he's trying to say how, Cody ain't all that. And that the audience is just sipping the Kool-Aid.
And listen, but that Kool-Aid, that's that Georgia Kool-Aid, my boy. I'm just saying, that's a dirty Sprite. That's a dirty Sprite, if you will.
Then he brought up my man Big Jim. And the fact that he said something, and the saddest part about it is, it kind of made sense what my man was talking about.
Nah, it did. He did talk about the fact that he got screwed twice for the title, and how the fans are just cheering him and for everything that he's doing, but they're booing the crap out of Drew. Which, hey, listen, to each his own. I'm just saying, to each his own. But one thing that sparked my little attention when he talked about who attacked Jacob Fatu. And it was a lot going on, during the time, but all I knew was that he name dropped Naomi, and I was like, oh.
Well, so basically,
shouldn't done that
because life happens. But he was basically trying to say how he thinks it was Jimmy That is
Yes.
not fair.
Yes.
And like I said, I can kind of understand why you say that. Because he even brought up about the fact that he's the only one who hasn't competed for a world title.
Or a singles title for that matter.
I mean, no, because he competed for the U.S. title.
Okay. Oh, that's right too. He also mentioned. Sorry.
He competed against Solo.
Yeah, you're right. And it just sparked back into my brain. Drew's mentioned how he hated the entire bloodline. So it was like, which made me laugh a little bit because I'm like, how you the bad guy and you hating the bloodline, and bloodline is a divide of bad guys and good guys. Like,
I mean, because just because you a bad guy don't mean you gotta like the other man.
No, you're right. Certified hood fact right. But I'm just saying. I'm just.
Well, you're right. He did him name dropping Naomi, and freaking Jimmy came out the cut like Batman. I said, oh, all right.
Yo, facts. My homie hit that you, and then just.
My man was waiting in the rafters. Like he was waiting for that.
Big facts. But
they brawled it out. They had their moment. I was like, all right, Cody was ready. He was ready for the scrap. But he got to him first.
Yeah, Cody was ready to pop out and show out. Certified boogeyman. He up the one with the score with them. You know.
Facts. But then just for Solo and his band of misfits to show up.
Which like once they cooled down and everything else, MFT showed up just to start, kick off the first match of the night. Which, hey, listen, you got your wish, Phantom. MFT versus Shinsuke Nakamura and Ray Phoenix, right? I know the guy now. I know the guy, right? He's not Dragon Lee, okay? I apologize, all right?
You just naming random Spanish people in masks. That's crazy.
Yeah. I am not racist, guys.
No, it's all right.
But yeah.
Shout out to Dragon Lee. Him and AJ Styles won the World Tag Team titles on Monday. But
AJ Lee. Oh wait, sorry. I mean, Dragon, Phenomenal Dragons. Sorry, damn it.
I was gonna call them Phenomenal Lee.
Yeah, that works too. Just not AJ League. I think that name is taken. But anyways, but yeah. So so Nakamura and Phoenix, and versus the MFTs, JC Mateo and Mr. Tama Tonga. That was a banger. I'm not let me. I'm not gonna say it was a banger all the match, but it was a good match. It was a good tag team match.
Good tag team match. I personally I feel like the MLB just making sure the area is safe for her client. But I feel like they really do need clean wins.
I could say that about a lot of heels right now. A lot of heels. I've been saying about CM Punk before the man decided to injure his arm and got speared out of his boots.
That's true. But at least with CM Punk, he at least did have clean wins, though.
No. Punk had clean wins. I mean, I'm just talking about Seth Rollins in this case. Punk had wins when he clean wins when he was a heel. But I mean, heels do better.
I feel like it needs to happen more often.
Yeah.
You can't say that you're a great heel if you can't at least win something.
Exactly. No help. Be a big man. Own up to your ish.
Like that's how I felt about Bronson Reed and Ron Breakker.
Bonbons.
Y'all supposed to be like this big tag team. Y'all supposed to be dominant. But the only reason y'all winning some of y'all matches is just because someone else intervenes for you.
Basically.
And like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. I get it. It just comes with being a heel, and I understand it.
But every match though.
Yeah, every match. That's
some Judgment Day shit right there.
Like I remember back in the day when you had Randy Orton and Edge, they may not have run every match clean, but they wasn't getting interference from everybody either. Even when Randy had Legacy, he wasn't doing every match.
Yeah, just saying, heels need to do better. But we digress. But it was a big of a match. So Tama Tonga's first match since he came back from injury, which was good. It was good. I mean, I did call it he needed a match before they start pitching about war games and all that stuff. So You know, match ended with Solo distracting Phoenix for Tyler to hit a chokeslam for Tonga and hitting the cutthroat for the win. But, which, you know, one thing I'm gonna say I'm surprised though is the fact that we didn't get a Y6 appearance today.
I'm gonna put a pin in that. We're gonna come back to that because I don't know if we keeped it, but you know we did have a little Y6 pop up a little bit in the show.
Okay.
I don't know if we keeped it or not, but all in all, it was a good match. You know, at least they didn't freaking try to jump them after the match. That's a good thing. That's what I'm really kind of happy about.
Opponent perched on the top rope and looks like
but in due time, like I said, we'll talk about the we'll talk about that match as well, that overall match in our opinions in here.
And then we had a little promo. We had Jimmy keep attacking Drew every 3 seconds.
No, but you know, we got all this and Jimmy Uso talking backstage, and you know, Jimmy was like, "Yo, I want to fight him. I don't want a match. I just want to fight." So for the main event, we get Drew McIntyre versus Jimmy Uso in a no disqualification match. Then we had a segment with Julia and Chelsea Gray with one of her Secret Harvest members, Alpha Fire.
This is where I'm gonna put that pin back on. So I don't know if you realized in the background. If you look, you saw Nikki Cross like tweaking his back.
I did not.
Yeah, so if you would have looked by like in the back behind Julia, if y'all go back and watch it again, you know, whatever streaming services you're using, you go back and watch it. You can see Nikki Cross in the back just tweaking, walking back and forth, pacing.
Oh, I gotta rewatch that because I did not see that.
Yeah, you kind of gotta look past Julia, but I noticed that right away. I don't know if it's just because I've been playing, you know, scary games. You know, we'll plug that later. But, I don't know if it's just
nah, man, plug it right now. Phantom fights.
But you know, I saw that joint in the back, and I was like, Nikki, you good back there?
But you know, basically, it's called Asia's Chelsea Green try to shoot a shot at the U.S. Championship, and then questioning the fact of where's Kiana James. To which Kiana popped up out of nowhere talking about some. I have a match later on in a few minutes with the Women's World Champion, which didn't know who the fuck made that match official. If it's but it was just.
No, they made that last week.
Oh yeah, I forgot they did. I'm sorry. It's just me figuring out that Barbie, the wrestler versus Barbie, the lawyer wrestler. It's like It's like being made official by Ken Aldis. Like,
no, they made that match last week.
They took my fancies. But anyways, we did.
Oh no, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and act like it was a bad match. That was actually a really decent match.
No, it was, and Kiana kind of surprised me a little bit. This was the most wrestling that I've seen Kiana James done, and I saw a little stint in NXT and everything. I was like, oh, okay, it's whatever, but she did show a lot of flexibility, acrobatics, and everything else with the gymnast background. But she did surprise me. And I am intrigued and interested to see how she is going to be in the future. Who knows? Maybe she becomes face, Julie becomes an even bigger heel, and maybe she wins the Women's U.S. Championship. Who knows? I'm just spitballing. But
Julia?
Or Julia turns on her. Yeah, this gumbo, man. Listen, I'm trying to eat that gumbo that they be making over there, because they be out cooking heat. So why not try to fantasize heat, But Phantom, I gotta say this, bro. After the match, and this is literally in my notes. After an exciting match, and that match was very exciting between the two of them, right? Julia comes to jump the champion and everything else. When Jade Cargill comes out, big gal Jade, we haven't seen her in a minute, so and she came out in that Sonya Blade gear. Yeah, if y'all ain't peeped that, man, that Sonya Blade gear, I'm like, shit. Anyways, and Jade over here, whooping Kenny ass like always, and then we got them two like holding hands and salute each other, raising their hands up in the air, to where out of freaking nowhere, like an RKO out of nowhere, Jade snapped and clotheslined the crap out of her. It's like she was in training to do her own version of a clothesline from hell, because that's what she gave her. Boom!
I mean, honestly, I saw it coming. Just because of how the last time they had a match ended, it's not surprised.
Listen, when Jade was in AEW, I loved her as a heel. I mean, I just love her in general, but I love her as a heel, and even her as a face. Like Jade is put the title on the woman, damn it. All right, give the black girl a chance for the title. I put some melanin in that title. All right, I just gotta say that. No, it's not. No, it's not. We need some chocolate. We need some chocolate in that women's championship. Anyways, but yeah, huh? We're not talking about that right now, all right?
And even then,
we're not talking.
Did Bianca hold that title at one point?
You're missing my point, damn it. Put the title. Sir, that's not my point. The point is, all right, is that Jade needs the damn title, all right? Like, it's time for her to cook. She was the longest reigning TBS champion before Mercedes Moné even came into the picture, all right? She deserves that championship. And
let me ask you this. Do you think she that?
Hey, you know what? Listen, let her run some matches and then make a title match for it. Well, I guess what they're gonna end up pitching for anyway is that her versus Tiffany at Survivor Series. So hey, listen.
No, it's happening at Saturday Night.
Really?
Yeah.
This soon? Hey, who put salt in the gumbo, bro? Well, okay. I wouldn't. Where the fuck did I miss that shit at? Anyways.
You may have stepped away or something.
Man, I was with baby. I was with baby OC.
So that's probably why.
Or baby AC.
But yeah, that's happening. It's happening next week Saturday.
Well, there goes. Oh, that's poor booking. But anyways, for me personally, I would have made that match for Saturday, my son. Look at me. Survivor Series. Build the story for it. But that's besides me. Anyways.
Listen, I agree, but listen, I think they're trying to really close out that because don't forget the last time they fought, they got interrupted by Nia Jax, and then they had the triple threat. She just wants her ones.
Survivor Series is a good stage for it. But anyways, I digress. But yeah, so, Jay beat the cold crap out of her. And I think, when she slammed her knee to the ground, I think she damaged her knee.
Listen, she's going to turn Tiffany into the bronze kneecap. Just saying.
Bruh.
Saying.
I wouldn't be surprised, Tiffany coming out with some crutches next week's SmackDown.
She's going to have a whole new knee brace.
Fact. Watch me bedazzled. But yeah. So after that, we get the highlights from last week's U.S. Open Challenge, where Sami Zayn defended his championship.
To be honest with you, real quick, I was surprised Ilya didn't go out with Shinsuke and Phoenix to try to even the numbers out a little bit. Just to be honest with you.
Well,
he did get attacked too.
He did, but we can't put all your roses in a planter. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm just saying. I would have thought he would have wanted some revenge. That's how I feel about it.
In due time. But they showed the match between Sami Zayn versus Ilya Dragunov for the U.S. Championship, which Ilya did win. Once they showed the highlights from it, it panned back to Ilya talking to Sami Zayn in the back. Sami Zayn is not medically cleared to wrestle, but he was in attendance for today. And it was just talking about, just the overall purpose of the United States Open Challenge. And for Ilya Dragunov to keep it going. You know, John started it, then he passed it to Sami Zayn. Now Sami Zayn's passing it to him. And Ilya, as crazy of a man he is, but as dangerous of a man he is, went out to the ring and started the open challenge, which was answered by none other than one Mr. Aleister Black.
Yo, real quick. I know it's supposed to be menacing, but that's how I feel about it. Like, you don't have to agree with me, and it's okay if you don't. Chat, if you agree, it is what it is. Yo, Zelina looked kind of lost. She just looked like she was just doing anything, like, to try to look menacing. That's just how I feel about it.
Oh Jesus!
She looked like that little cousin that just got to keep trying to look ahead, try to see what's going on. That's the vibe I was getting from it. Not menacing at all. I'm being serious, like you go back and watch it, like you're like, oh, Aleister Black, all right, and then you just see Zelina just, hey, how you doing? I'm sorry, that's not how I feel about it.
Good freaking grief! I'm perplexed right now. But yeah, damn, Phantom. Because now I see her right, because she was like, because she was, bro, like, because she was, then she went out, she was looking all like, she was like, it was like that beautiful, sexy, but dangerous, but like I'm gonna rip your eye out.
And then Aleister got in front of her, and then she just kept coming on one side, like, back out, came back on the other side. It's like, what are you doing?
Damn.
Gunther is so unflinching, as if
okay, so anyways, yeah, so we got Ilya versus
Aleister. No, that was a really good match though. Watching those two go at it.
First time in WWE, first time in general.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. They even said that's the first time they had a match together, and that was a good ass match.
It was cooking.
They really were. You know, I honestly don't think Zelina. Like, I understand it's part of the show, but her getting caught grabbing this man's ankle, I'm like, what, are you serious?
I mean, I think that was just a ploy, so that way Damian Priest could come out.
Yeah, but
don't quote me on it, but I mean, I'm just saying.
But I mean, you really could have still had that even without it. But I guess it was just to get eyes on the ramp.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like I said, you know, we had a bunch of we had a brain buster, we had a whole bunch of flips. Ilya almost breaking his freaking neck. You know,
Yo, the way he hit that turnbuckle.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie, fam. Yo, if that was me, my C2 and my C4 would have been destroyed.
I'd have been looking like Stephen Hawking in a wheelchair.
Yo, not Stephen Hawkins. My name is King.
Yo, facts, like.
And I am a Rudy. And I am a Rudy Poo candy ass.
Oh, we're gonna get sued by The Rock after Rock, if you ever watch this, put us in the next Fast and Furious movie. But anyway,
yo, facts. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do it on my own, my separate Twitch account, my separate YouTube, how I should be in the Fast and Furious, and the storyline that I have set for it. I had this storyline written like decades ago. Nah, okay, I'm being exaggerated. Like 5 years ago and everything else like that. Like, listen, anyways, okay, moving on.
Later time. But like I said, that was a good match. I can't even sit here and act like it wasn't. You know, they was going back and forth. Like,
nah, it was. It could have been.
All this for Damian to come out, which we all knew was gonna happen sooner or later. It was just a matter of when.
Well, I mean, I didn't know he was until again, like Zelina grabbed the ankle, got caught, then it's like, all right, yeah, like she got.
No, that's what I said. It was a matter of when. We didn't know if it was gonna be this week or if it was gonna happen something else.
Oh yeah.
Like, we knew he was gonna come back and he was gonna try to get his lick back, but we just didn't know exactly when.
So can we talk about this though? Like, okay, maybe it's just me, right? When you get hit in the face with fire, you kind of want to look fucked up, no? I mean,
you didn't see his eye?
It didn't look fucked up to me. Like when I.
for those,
Don't break the fourth wall. Don't break the fourth wall. I'm just gonna say that. Don't break the fourth wall. I just want to say this, right? In hindsight, 2020, right? When you fry chicken and you mess around and mess about something to where it's like you get burned, you have a nice gash on your arm, right? I have one myself, right? So
it depends on how deep the burn is.
Of course, no, of course.
If it's a superficial burn, you may just get like a blister or something.
Right, but see, this is what I'm saying though. This man getting disqualified. What the hell? What the hell are you doing? So on my end, I got Bronson Reed versus Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship at Backlash France. If you if you're watching me on the YouTube channel, for Phantom on Twitch, he got Fraxton versus Gallus for the I'm assuming NXT. No championships. No championships. All right. But yeah, it's like when you get hit in the face point blank with a fireball, you kind of think that his eyes kind of fucked up.
Well, you gotta look a little crispy, I know.
It's exactly some burn marks or something. This man look like he just got like a black eye.
We don't know his skin tolerance. We don't know this man could be fire resistant. We don't know.
I mean, partially right, but it's like still, it's like I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
I mean, all in all, he came back to get his point across. He's there to whip his ass. That's all he was there for.
I mean, we should have until Zelina Vega jumped on his back and then Black got away.
Honestly, to be real with you, I thought he was gonna hit Zelina with the chair on his back.
Hey, listen, take one for the team. A win is a win.
Facts. But, they end up getting away. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if eventually we get another Aleister Black versus Damian Priest situation. Or maybe we'll get Aleister Black and Zelina versus the Terra Twins. Who knows?
Doubt the Terra Twins, but... Okay, go for it.
No, say what you're going to say.
I also say that doubt the tag team match, but hear me out though, right? I'm just saying. If WWE just wants to listen to me for once in their life, all right? No, this is not the 6-man Hell in the Cell match, all right? I'm not gonna rant about that, but it's gonna be about another match that I will rant about, all right? Because we haven't had this match since 2008, all right? It got an inception in 1998, 99, 92. I gotta just double check my notes real quick. But I'm just saying, last match was 2008, all right? I'm just saying, Aleister Black. Actually, no. Ooh, ow, sugar, I lied. The last time this particular match happened was during COVID 2020. But the last match after that, before that, was 2008. I digress. Anyways, so what I'm saying is Aleister Black versus Damian Priest in an Inferno match.
Okay.
Because you really think about it, right? You have Aleister Black, a man that is the most dangerous as it is. I mean, again, I don't want to break the fourth wall, but for those who don't know his origin, that man is Tommy fucking N, right? That man was meant for destroying dudes and making them feel his wrath. That man was as almost dangerous as Nick Gage, all right? If you don't know who Nick Gage is, look him up in your spare time, all right? And then you have Damian Priest, Mr. Punishment Martinez, all right? That man himself, MLW, Ring of Honor, that man was a menace to society. So I'm just saying, you want to have your 5-star matches, you want to have your holy shit moments, you want to sit there and talk about this is extreme, can't beat it but an Inferno match. I'm just saying. Well, no, the last one we had was during COVID. And it was
that's what I said, in a minute. That's a minute. That was like 5 years ago. You're
right, but what I'm getting at is, that was chef's kiss right there. And there was no people in attendance too. Don't matter. That was chef's kiss. All I'm saying is, run it back. All right, run it back. And what a better show to do it than Survivor Series. All right, I get it. You're advertising War Games, but imagine the entire War Games ring surrounded by fire.
If WWE decides to do it, we'll see.
No, they want to stop being bitches and make the damn match happen. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, listen, I mean,
and then once they finish that, they give me my damn 6-man Hell in a Cell match. All right, give me what I want. Give me what I want.
We'll be back with freaking rants about what we hope to see at one point. But
and bring back the damn hardcore title.
Nigga, no.
Because no one wants to be extreme. People want to talk extreme, but don't want to be extreme. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go with the advertisement for today.
But for today, we're gonna give thanks out to YouTube. Since this is our first broadcast on YouTube as well. We try and do big things, and like always, Sun Simulator, they're always great to us. If you feel like the sun's a little too white, you're in a simulation. But that, and we have one last sponsor that you didn't know about, OC. It's brown paper bags. We'd like to thank y'all. But anyway, real quick, and then we had this little backstage segment with Carmelo Hayes and Kit Wilson. I was like, who the fuck is Kit Wilson? I forgot he was that dude that freaking Damian Priest threw through a wall. That's who that was. I was like, yo, I ain't give a fuck about that man. I was like, why are you here? Talking about this toxicity. Shut up. No one asked you about all that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just out here doing the most, and then just because he wanted to talk shit, got himself into a match with Carmelo Hayes for next week.
Hey, this is not even new.
I mean, it is, but I'm like, yo, I was like, shut up. No one cares about you, bro. Like,
hey, Daly, you know what song he needs?
What?
He needs a brown paper bag.
Facts, like take everything he feels and put it in that bag and throw it somewhere.
Oh man. Hey, listen,
like that. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I was fine with the Carmelo part, but when he showed up, that joint just made me angry. That's how I feel about it. I mean, if y'all was cool with it, that's cool. But that joint made me angry, yo.
I mean, do y'all like Pretty Deadly? Question mark. If y'all do, put a thumbs up in the chat or put a thumbs down in the chat. Just let us know what y'all think.
See, here's the problem with that though. You're having an assumption that people know who they are. So anyway, on to this main event, right?
So we got Drew McIntyre versus Jimmy Uso.
Jim?
Oh man, that match was. Ooh,
I'm just glad they gave him a little time. That's all I'm happy about.
Yeah, I mean, they did this thing. It was entertaining. Drew, he's stupid. Anyways, no, there's some things in the match. I just looked at Drew like, really, bro, really. We're gonna do this right here, right now. Oh, okay, wait. But no, I mean, the match was good. You had your kendo sticks, you had your chairs, you had your table spot. Big Jim putting up a Slim Jim table in the ring, but it was all
Slim Jim table.
I mean, man, it was advertising. But the match was good. It was back and forth. It was last calls and everything else like that. Like 2.99, as Michael Cole said, of a call for one of the pins. I was like, oh, good grief, this is intense. But in all of it, Jimmy delivered a Samoan drop on Drew McIntyre through the table. Tried to solidify the pin cover, but Drew McIntyre ended up hitting him with Claymore for the 1-2-3 ski. And that set the fuel for him for Saturday night's main event, but this man didn't want to take the win and walk away. This man wanted to cause violence. And he took a steel chair and just started choking the crap out of Jimmy Uso until Cody Rhodes came up and, fought him off.
Yo, real quick, I just wanted to point this out. How they had mad security segments in this bitch, yo?
Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie, I was trying to think. I'm like, did they call Raw and NXT security just to come up here just to restore order? And then I looked at one of their shirts, and homie. So what I found out was that NXT, I guess, has a colored band to indicate if it's them, like if it's NXT or not. But homie had like a yellow band. It was only one of them, but he had a yellow band wrapped around his arm. I mean, I'm thinking it could be like a memorial for something, or that's. I'm not just putting all the what could be coincidence in the bag, but that one just stood me out a little bit too. Was the indicate like who they are. I'm like, oh damn, like so Yeah, people want to know like this is a NXT security guard. Okay, word. All right, up red. I see red. Up, Jimmy. Up. Yep, get him right there. Yep, that's our security guard. Yep. His name is Tim.
Not Tim.
I don't know.
No, did you see the security guard with red hair? I thought that was Lance Archer.
Lord Jesus.
I did. I was like, yo. I said, what's Lance? I said, yo, look at that future WWE champion about to be out here.
Hey, well, we'll never know. Tell me, Lance Archer was supposed to debut for WWE years ago. I guess they turned it down. It is what it is.
Hey, listen, man, it is what it is. He's great. But no, you know, my question is, where are they going with this story between Drew and Cody? Like, you think they're gonna let Drew take the title off Cody?
I don't know. Like, this is one of those like. I keep forgetting that I'm streaming. This is one of those things where it's like I don't know how this is going to add up, and I don't know how this is going to work. But my thing is like if it does, it does. But don't. Hey, listen, it is what it is. We go back to the drawing board and figure something out.
I mean, cause it's like. They're doing all this, and I get it, you know, you got to build up people for Cody, and you need, you know, challengers, and I understand that. But it's like, y'all are really pushing this Drew McIntyre thing right now. Like, are y'all still rocking with him, or are you not? Like, it's like, it feels like at times they are, and at times they not.
Yeah.
I didn't know if I was the only one that felt that way, though.
I mean, there's times, yes, like you're right, and there's times where it's like, it's just probably like an off day, or it's like, it's just one day, like, we got you, and it's like, kind of confusing, so it's like, you know, now it's the phone where it's like, I feel like it's going to be great leaving the Amazon truck where it's at, if mad people are sitting there and try to come for, like, clothes and stuff like that, or mementos or whatever.
It just feels like it's like they're hesitant about pulling the trigger with Drew. Like,
Jay has an unbelievable connection with the crowd, fully behind him in everything he does.
Like, that's how it feels like to me.
Team excellence.
No, I get it, but we will see. We will see.
Well, we'll see if they decide to give him the title at Saturday night's main event. But who knows? So, I mean, what? We have 3 matches set up for Saturday night's main event so far?
Yeah.
Because we got CM Punk and Jey Uso. We got Cody and Drew. And now we got Jade and Tiffany Stratton.
Lord Jesus. Help us all.
But, I mean, overall, how you feel about the show tonight?
Honestly, fam, if I had to give this a grading, I will have to give this a B-.
Okay, I was going to say a C+.
The reason why I said B- because some of the matches, even though it doesn't look like you know, it's expanding to like, you know, something like issues, it's just one of those like, alright, excuse me, this one's like, alright, like, okay, this is where you at, alright, cool. I'm gonna try to save you as much as I can, so you still be at this level by the time we get to the house, you know. And it'd be like that. It'd be like that.
The reason why I was saying the C+ is because it's like, you know, compared to last week's show, it felt like certain things were just a little underwhelming. Because it's like you had that whole segment with Jimmy, Cody, and Drew, just for it to get ruined by Solo and MFT. Like, I understand Solo's trying to play this character of like, oh, well, I'm going to do what I want to do and it doesn't matter how you feel about it, and I get that. But it's like, I felt like it took away from the situation at hand by them doing it.
The visionary Hall Solo's trip. The water level.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
But here's the thing,
yeah.
that's all a part of his mind games.
like it's like when you watch a show and you're like, oh my gosh, this person just died, and then you just get that one person, hey guys, I got pizza. Like, nigga, that you came at the wrong time.
No, facts.
But you know, I don't know. You think we're gonna see a birth of a tag team with Shinsuke and Phoenix?
There's the battle, and we've got Seth freaking Rollins ready for this one.
That's like that. All right.
Into the quick cover.
All right.
An easy kick out from Rollins. He's really trying to rush this match.
OC.
Lock it up.
OC.
Yo.
So you think we're gonna see a tag team between Phoenix and Shinsuke Nakamura?
Oh, I mean, why not? Sorry, I didn't realize I was on mute. I'm sitting here trying to pick up pieces of this topic I'm trying to figure out. But yeah, I mean, I feel like it's gonna. I mean, why not? I'm not gonna say like it should to where at least it's something greater, but I mean, I can see like a tag team forming is what it is. As long as Shinsuke don't get hurt, and Phoenix just stay how he is. Hopefully they get the W for it. Real quick, Phantom, like one thing I was looking at my notes as I realized I was muted when I was trying to talk to you. I'm like, why the heck you say my name? I'm here talking.
Yeah.
So like, you know, with the whole thing happening with Fatu, right?
Yep.
Like I said, I still feel like it's Randy Orton. Do you think what should have happened at WrestlePalooza, if I'm not mistaken, should happen at Saturday Night's Main Event, or either should have happened at Survivor Series?
And what way are you talking about?
When you were saying how Randy Orton is going to come and cost Cody the title, and then join the division.
I don't see that happening because the vision is more
true. But, you know, they be having the split ups and shit
I
ups
know
and stuff.
random people just show up like this is like a random Thursday.
But,
James was a superstar.
Here's the thing, I don't think I can see Randy joining the division.
That has to factor into this match, right? Absolutely, Cole.
No.
Jay's resilience and
because
defiant
like,
attitude could very well be
I don't
his key to victory.
see them all meshing very well. It's the same way I feel about, you know, we talked about it with Eve before, like when he's been saying about, you know, Brock Lesnar potentially being the leader of the division. I don't see it. Like, you know, if anybody, I could see Randy more than Brock, but you really think Randy's gonna do all that extra stuff just to leave this team?
sure. I mean, I can see it.
I don't think so. No, I came across a picture that, you know, I sent to us in our private chat, you know, for the rest of the now, that I could see happening a little bit more of how somebody thought the vision is going to turn out. And I don't know if you remember that picture or not. So the picture is supposed to be a faction. It's supposed to be Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, Carmelo Hayes, Oba Femi, and Trick Williams.
Proving he's truly head and shoulders above the rest of the men's division. And now Jay is getting beaten down. Rollins lining it up. Here comes the start. Okay.
Now, if it's something like that, I could get behind that. Because if the whole purpose of the group being the vision and it's supposed to portray the future, why would you get people from the past?
Because people from the past that's trying to cop block for the future. Bang, bang, bang.
This man. But you know what I mean? But if you're going to do it, have these people, you know, who, you know, or either or on the come up or feel like they've been, you know, pushed to the side and have them join up with them.
Right.
That would make more sense to me.
It does. And I see it too. I can see it. It's just with the whole thing with the vision. I mean, granted, I don't want to steer off from the topic of Smackdown.
We already covered basically the whole show, so we could talk about it.
So my thing with Division, and even if they're gonna stay called Division, I'm kind of curious on what is gonna happen afterwards because, because my thing is, it's like, one, are you guys gonna keep your name? Two, two, okay, who is gonna be anybody else in it? Three, is Paul Heyman gonna lose weight? Let me stop. You know, it's some factors that needs to be put in place before we would sit there and green light everything. You know what I'm saying?
No, I completely understand that. But I'm just saying, like, you know, even if that is the case, they do need to flesh this group out more and what their real purpose is. Because it's kind of like what we were talking about with you, like the last time. No one knows. Like, they keep talking about, oh, this is my vision. Negro, what's the vision?
Like, at least MFTs, they have their mission. Regain the championships that the Bloodline lost.
Yep. All right. Cool. I can understand that. We in there. Bet. They never said what this group's objectives are. Like, it just seemed like they were. And, you know, this is actually a good segue. How I was going to ask you about this. It seems like J&J Security.
Oh shit.
Where they were just there to do whatever Seth Rollins wanted.
J&J Security is nasty work.
Nah, did you see Jamie Noble when he came out?
Nah.
Yeah, that man came out on one of the segments when I think it was the Jay Cargill and Tiffany Stratton segment. Because you know he works in the backstage.
Yeah.
My man came out with some snakeskin shoes.
Lord Jesus.
In a suit.
Listen, between him and Kenny Dexter, I don't know who's worse. Like,
or Jason Jordan.
Which he want to break up fights but can't fight himself because he broke his neck. Make it make sense.
These neck injuries need to stop taking people out.
Stop being like your dad, alright?
If you don't understand that, I don't know what to tell y'all.
Do your research.
A stinging loss.
That's why we call the wrestling trenches. We go back, way back in the time.
That's not like that freaking song. You better go back, way back, making time. But anyways, yeah, like, you know, this, like, the whole thing right now with, like, and I'm not trying to downplay after we just said that the WWE's been cooking with that gumbo recently, which they have been. They've been cooking with that good gumbo. It's just, my thing is like, some of these storylines. Well, actually, no, because before, no, I'm not gonna say that. What I'm gonna say is, some of these storylines are being edited because of the fact that situations are happening.
This is true.
For example, Becky Lynch now doesn't trust Paul Heyman.
Yep.
So does that make her? Does that make her a face now, or does that still make her heel? I mean, obviously, she's still fighting like a heel, which is, you know, self-explanatory. But my thing is that, okay, with Paul Heyman, it's like, okay, Seth Rollins kind of come after you when he gets back. That sounds like a face move, if you ask me.
Well, yes and no. Just because they were already heels, and heels turning on heels is still just a heel move.
About as vicious as they come.
Like, there was nothing to turn Seth Rollins' face for that, at least in my opinion.
But everyone's gonna, when Seth Rollins comes back, he's gonna be face.
Probably.
But then his wife's gonna be heel.
I mean, she was never officially a part of the group.
Held distinction of the longest reigning women's tag team champions
You think so?
She was never really a part of the
tag team machine.
She was there for plot convenience.
Alright.
Like, she was there because everybody else got kicked out and he needed somebody to help win against CM Punk.
Okay. Fair point. Fair point.
They love to have fun, but they are
Like,
all
if
business
Bronson
inside the
and
ring.
Braun were available to be at ringside, we probably would have never saw Becky. And it was also just another ploy to get AJ Lee written into the story.
Yeah, but where's AJ Lee now? It's like
Doing her own thing. But then again, that's something we also talked about as well, about how we didn't know if this was actually going to be like a, a multiple event type thing, or if she's just going to show up once and then be gone. We were already speculating.
because like it said that she signed a contract for 5 years, and
But we also did it say if it's a part-time contract, a full-time contract.
I got
Maybe she may just be doing this part-time.
the Brock Lesnar Roman Reigns schedule. Great.
But at least she's not like a champion. At least she's not, in a major story. I can deal with you being part-time if you're not, doing something that's relevant to everyday WWE.
I get it. But to answer your first question, she still kind of is in the feud because she still got beef with Becky Lynch.
No, it's just true. But that feud is only based off of the problems between CM Punk and Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
So, as long as Becky and Punk don't interact, there's no reason for AJ Lee to beat her.
I don't know. We'll see.
All right, so hear me out. The reason why I feel that way, because AJ herself even said it. She said it's one thing watching, her husband fight Drew McIntyre and fight Seth and fight, everybody else. But when you're watching your man get attacked by a woman, that's a whole different conversation.
Yeah.
So she even said it herself. The only reason why she's doing this is because Becky put her hands on CM Punk.
Targeting the leg there.
Well, which I get, but
so at least that's just how I see it. At least.
Right into the pin.
we'll wait for Survivor Series because she's supposed to be picked for Survivor Series. It's now you think about it. I'm curious. Who's John Cena gonna face at SummerSlam? I mean, Survivor Series.
I've been hearing sources that it's eventually going to be Edge, or Edge may be his last opponent.
All the way to the floor. And momentum is slipping away from Carter. Yeah, Cade needs to
I'm saying, give him the IC Championship. Please give him the IC Championship.
I get it, but at the same time, it's like, do you really want to derail freaking Dominic Mysterio for that?
Yes.
Oh, what a clubbing blow.
Like, for him to literally have it for not even a couple of weeks?
Yes.
Yeah, she probably knew that
I mean, I get your passion, but at the same time, I don't think that's a good financial move.
He'll win it back in a triple threat or some shit. I don't know.
No, honestly, I thought you were gonna say the other idea that you came up with.
What's that?
Have him win it and then have him drop it to Sheamus.
That too.
Will this be enough? Saving their teammate and the
I'm just saying. Because Sheamus deserves to be Grand Slam champion.
WWE's gonna do what WWE does. They're gonna pick who they want to pick for things. But I mean, like, at the same time, it's like you wait till like Sheamus kind of use it. Though he's already had a great career.
Yeah, but it's like he wants it, and that's the thing. Like, it's one thing when there's like, oh, we should give it to this guy. Oh, we should give it to that guy. But then when a wrestler says, no, I want that, he wants that.
That's true. Or I mean, you could always have him win it off of Rusev.
The dream work in this tag team victory.
Oh, that's true.
The party's over and their music isn't playing.
That's true.
Chance and Carter just not able to get it done tonight.
Anything else you want to add about tonight's show, or you think we're pretty good?
Like I said, WWE's still cooking that gumbo, the delicious gumbo with a little spicy Cajun seasoning in there. I'm still, the day-old mystery. Trying to figure out who in the blue hell ran over, not Stone Cold Steve Austin, but no, who attacked Jacob Fatu?
Jacob Fatu? Yeah, that's gonna be the question.
Like these are the like I need answers.
I mean, you might be right. It may be Randy Orton, but then it's also the question of why would Randy Orton do it?
Because it should have been Randy. It should have been Randy versus Drew. Number one contender match.
Why couldn't it just be Randy versus Jacob if that's the case?
Because Drew's a bitch. And cries too damn much. Just for him to have matches, for him to say that he's bored at work, and for him to his ass kick and lose.
Mm-hmm.
That's why. But I digress.
Natalia.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
See you guys next week for next week's show. We gotta pull double duty
of the
next
legendary
week,
Hart
we gotta
family
do
and
Friday,
sports entertainment.
Smackdown, and Saturday.
Natalia always ready to handle
wait,
things
before
inside the ring.
we go, I actually want to talk about one small thing real quick.
What's up?
Because I know we talked about war games, right?
War games, yes.
Hear me out, right?
She got one.
So,
Raquel Rodriguez is a pure
for those listening to the chat right now, right? Before Phantom and I went on stream, we was all having a conversation in our private chat, and E was talking about how he was a little irritated at the fact that, what's up with WWE moving people from one storyline to another. So I asked E, I was like, oh, E, what you talking about, fam? What are you talking about? And he's like, he was asking why Jimmy beefing with Drew when there's already a story with the Usos. And then now they put in Big Jim with Drew after he accused him of taking out Jacob Fatu. I was like,
she's been an NXT Women's Tag Team Champion.
So, when they talk about, we was talking about the War Games for a little bit and everything else, but then a light bulb popped in my head. What if, right, the infamous War Games match that we've been pitching since ever, what if Jey Uso turns heel at War Games?
You could drive your car up to it and watch a movie on it. Gotta find out what a workout plan is like.
I'm just saying.
Harder than yours, Saxton. Harder than yours.
Here's the thing. I wouldn't put it past them for it to happen.
This one's underway, and Raquel Rodriguez is not someone who freezes in big situations. The more
I still have my
line,
own theory.
the more focused Raquel becomes.
How this is eventually going to play out. I think
bulldozes over her opponents. You can't bet against Raquel Rodriguez, no matter who
like the
her
end result
opponent
is going to be
is.
Jimmy.
Raquel possesses such size and strength that her defense turns into offense on
Or
contact.
B.
But
While on the other
that
end,
was
we
I was
have
thinking
the
about too.
boats in the house. Natalia is so
Jimmy
well
Carr,
versed in so many different
Jay
styles.
at
She's a
Saturday Night
consummate
Main Event.
competitor and a world record holder. Natalia can be as unmerciful as
Causing Jay to
anyone,
turn
and
heel.
that is being proficient in so many different ways of hurting people.
Yes, yes.
Slips out of the hole in the closet
But
rear waistline.
before we sign off for tonight, I just want to drop some breaking news on you guys. Tiffany Stratton is getting breaking news. Tiffany Stratton is getting her knee evaluated, but reports are that Tiffany is adamant about going through with the match at Saturday Night's Main Event. So,
Not her knee.
so basically, what I'm hearing is new world champion. Sorry, women's champion. Her knee's messed up, but she don't care.
And they tie up with a collar and elbow.
It's got to be a Saturday Night's Main Event Night of Champions match type thing.
Potential hazard in the ring.
I mean, I'm down for it. I miss Night of Champions. I feel like that was a good ass pay-per-view back in the day.
No, it was. Matter of fact, everybody on YouTube and Twitch, write down your type down your favorite pay-per-views. For me, mine was Armageddon.
You say Capital Punishment. We're gonna judge you, but we're gonna judge you.
Not really. We won't judge it. It was not that bad of a pay-per-view. Bad of a pay-per-view. Unlike Great Balls of Fire, which just sucks. Why you gonna give a name of Great Balls of Fire? First of all, I don't want to hear any pay-per-view with Balls of Fire being the name of a pay-per-view. All right.
Corey, what's it going to take to top
That's what it is.
The key to taking on Raquel is to think with your head and not
Bring back Cyber Monday. I miss that.
Or Cyber Tuesday, Cyber Sunday, something. Yeah.
Because taking down Raquel isn't just a physical.
They said the fans can't be the can have power.
Being carried around now.
But I mean, yeah, you're probably right. That's more likely we'll see Jade winning the title this upcoming Saturday. Also, even though we're more likely not going to cover it, Halloween Havoc tomorrow.
I might be able to watch that, and I can give my review for it. So who knows?
My boy Ricky Saints versus Trick Williams
For the NXT Championship. Can Ricky Saints retain? Or is he just a one-night sensation?
Hey, listen, look at what he did at, well, you know, what was supposed to be Invasion, but, you know, I think about what he was, listen, my man went 1v4, I'm just saying.
He got that general. My man fought a blood and guts.
This is not the result a lot of people would have predicted.
I think we're pretty alright. How about you? Anything else you want to talk about, or are you straight for tonight?
One last thing. For those who watched Monday Night Stream, I infiltrated Wrestling Trenches Monday Night Raw review. Only for me,
as they call it, the Raw side of the trenches.
Yep. And guess what? We are the Smackdown side of the trenches. All right. We smack down on these trenches. All right. And I'm about to smack down on Monday Night Raw. All right.
Oh, Lord. Because
of the fact that, and I came out of peace. But then y'all brought tenacity and war. So then I had to retaliate for y'all to kick me out of the chat and ban me for 24 hours. Petty fools. So now I have no choice but to put on the white glove and smack the crap out of both of y'all.
Oh,
So now a challenge is going to be issued. Since we're talking about war games, this match will be contested under war game rules. The challenge is simple. Noifoy, you two pick your characters and then pick two other computer characters and face off against Phantom and my characters, and then our two computer characters. So basically, it's gonna be a 4-on-4, but we're controlling characters on our own side. May the better man win. Invitations open. We'll make it an open chat. We'll be streaming the fight and everything else. If you guys got the Tesla fortitude to accept the challenge, you accept the challenge. If not, then the only thing that everybody knows is that the Raw side of the trench is nothing more than a bunch of baby back bitches.
Oh, Lord.
If you smell what the Blade Man is cooking.
Oh, you heard it here, folks. Oh no. I think we've covered enough for tonight. We'll catch y'all next week. Actually, before even that, hop into the Monday night stream, see if they reply, if they decide to. That's up to them. But, catch them on Monday nights. We'll catch you next week, next Friday. Like I said, double duty, because we got Saturday night's main event coming up this Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys enjoyed what you saw here tonight, you can catch OC, you can catch myself here, Noifoy here. If you like other video game content, you can catch OC. You want to tell them where you be at?
So if you guys want to see anything music related, remixes and stuff like that, Follow me at DJ CrossBlade on YouTube, DJ CrossBlade 04 on YouTube. I am going to be coming back starting 2026 with the vlogs. So subscribe to my vlog channel, Real Talk with Little O on YouTube. Some video game content will be there as well too. Not as much, but I do a lot of real talk, a lot of honest talk, one-on-one talk with you guys. I'll also be, hopefully I'll start up Twitch, but follow me on Twitch. You know what? I put it like this. If you go on Instagram and you click the link in my bio, it has my link tree of all the apps that I'm on. So just follow. When you hear my mixes, go to Mixcloud at DJ CrossBlade. That's where y'all can find me. All right. Until then, that is me, Phantom.
Yes, sir. You ever want to catch me? Just saying, because you heard about the plug earlier. Listen, I'm currently streaming Silent Hill 2, the remake.
Hoo-hee.
If you like scary games, you like games in general, there's plenty. I have plenty of videos on there. My first live stream is up there from yesterday. Go check it out. Listen, catch me at Phantom Fights. We in there. And listen, I always take feedback. I'll do my best to, accommodate who I can. But listen, just join us. If you want a good laugh, you want to be scared a little bit, you want to see someone get uppercutted in the jaw. Listen, whatever you need, we in there.
Oh yeah.
But till then, I'm DMB Phantom,
This is OC.
OC, and we'll catch y'all in the next one. Thank y'all for joining us.
Oh yeah.
Have a good night, guys. Stay safe.
Yep.